What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Basement Show. It's just me and the big guy here. You'll notice on my right is the Iron Throne, which you guys can win. We still got 1 week left in this contest. Go on Pete'sBasement.com/GOT for all the rules, regulations, and big thanks to our buddy Orb Driver for hooking us up with this from Dark Horse Comics and Gentle Giant Studio. As you know, of course, many ways that you guys can enter this contest besides, you know, all the usual stuff of liking all the social media and tweeting it and Instagrizzying the message and Facebooking the shit and whatnot. You gotta make a picture of yourself doing the Sean Bean shit like this with the fucking sword. Yo, did you see Homeboy with the knife? Yo, the butcher knife. That shit was awesome. That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
Yeah, a bit psychotic, but yeah.
Homeboy might have to get a free comic if he don't win something. Yeah, because like effort is rewarded on the Pete's Basement Show. I'll tell you right now. So, guys, that picture will give you 5 entries into the contest, and of course, you have to answer the trivia question right. Ramon once conquered the basement, but before he conquered the basement in Ramon's basement, hopefully you check out those episodes on Pete'sBasement.com, he had to conquer planet Ramon, and he had to kill this giant ogre who was king of the planet, which Roger, you know, depicted after Ramon rehashed the story to him. What was the name of the ogre that Ramon had to kill in order to take over planet Ramon? We got a bunch of great comics to review this week, a whole bunch of #1s. We got Grindhouse, Drive-In, Bleed Out, The Resurrectionists, #1. We got The Kitchen from DC Vertigo. We got Django meets Zorro, #1 from Dynamite. Bigger Bang from IDW. We got Captain America, #1. Sam Wilson makes his debut in his own solo book. Captain America and the Mighty Avengers, #1. We got The Superior Iron Man, #1. We're going to talk about the Spider-Verse. And we're going to talk about Deep State, #1. First of all, I want to ask you about this whole Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. thing. Next week, by the time these guys are seeing this, Wednesday, Marvel has doubled the orders of the Inhumans #8 for free. So whatever comic shops ordered, they're getting twice the amount for nothing. Marvel's just giving this shit away. Rumor has it that there is some big news about to drop on this show. Now this week, if you caught it, we completed the whole, you know, carved writing thing, and they're looking at it like they don't understand what it is, and all of a sudden when you look at it from kind of a different angle, it's blueprints. But not even so much blueprints as a fucking 3-dimensional blueprint.
Yeah, of a city.
Give you one guess what that city is.
Chicago?
Yes, it's actually Chicago. And they're all gonna go out for those lasagna pizzas, which are really good. Like I don't understand, as I consider myself a pizza connoisseur, I don't really get why Chicago and New York is at odds over their pizzas. They're two different animals.
Yeah, they are.
Like there's anybody that compares it is just looking for a fucking argument. Those people deserve to get 3 to the forehead, like my father will give you when you do something stupid. You just get fucking dapped.
That explains a lot.
Yeah. I got a lot of daps when I was a kid, I'll tell you right now. There was also a quick Punisher reference in it.
Very quick.
Go ahead, tell them about it.
What's her name? Your love of your life.
Oh, one that Sky?
Yes.
Yeah, Chloe.
She has a hacker friend look into it, and his name happens to be Micro. And that was it. That was it. If you weren't paying attention, if you were too busy drooling at Sky or thinking about, you know, Ming, you just missed it. And well, there's one famous Micro.
It's Microchip.
Yeah.
Punisher's assistant, his hacker friend assistant, who was lovingly played by Newman from Seinfeld and got his head blown off in that travesty that was Punisher Warzone.
You know what? But we enjoyed that movie.
That is a good movie as long as you watch it on mute. Because to hear fucking British dudes do Brooklyn accents, like for real. This movie got a bag of shit to start with because there was a female director and everybody's like, oh, it's not going to be violent enough. This movie was fucking violent as shit.
It was.
Frank slammed some dude's head against a nail in a wall. That's great. Violence was on point. But they could have just hired me and my buddies from Brooklyn and it would have been so much more authentic. You know?
It was scary.
Like, hey, yo, cuz, shut the fuck up. We don't actually sound like that. We sound a little like that, but not quite like that. Book of the week. This week, Deep State. This was some crazy shit.
It was.
I enjoyed this. I love any outer space stuff.
I'm hit or miss on it. It wasn't just, I came into it with low expectation because I just didn't know. and it was more than just exceeding that. It was like, oh, this is good shit.
They had, you know, some Men in Black kind of shit. This dude, this woman's just like a regular secretary or whatever.
Yeah.
And she comes home, and this dude's just in her house. And she's like, okay. And he's like, so you're not going to go for that gun? She's like, nah, I want to hear what you have to say. You're in my house, obviously, for a reason.
I'm curious, and that's why I want you.
And he's like, you know, if you try to figure me out, I don't exist. I'm from an agency that you have never heard of. And that's because I do my job right. And, you know, you can call the NSA. I'll be from there. You can call the CIA. She's like, what about the Boy Scouts? Yeah, them too. It was great. This guy, I like this guy right off the bat. He's like straight up Tommy Lee Jones Men in Black already. And so basically this weird spacecraft lands back on Earth, and they have to go investigate it into this little podunk town in, you know, West Bubba United States. And the stuff that they get into is stuff that has always interested me with regard to the moon landing. And, you know, you get all these conspiracy theorists that say the moon landing was faked. I have my own thoughts on that, which this is not the place for them.
No, God, no.
But you're welcome. They actually go in the opposite way.
It makes so much fucking
fucking
sense.
Awesome.
It's like,
I sent that page to fucking, I scanned the shit and sent it to my friend like, yo, compare all the shit I always tell you about the moon landing. This is the opposite shit. And it's like, it basically said, we didn't get there in 1969. We got there way beforehand. 1969 was the last fucking time we were there.
Because we wouldn't go on national TV to space and risk the chance of failing.
Unless we knew we were going to succeed.
And I'm like,
and it's like the Russians went first. They got there first. And they found that the moon was not just a gray old rock in space. It was inhabited.
The Russians didn't make it back.
Right.
When we went, our guys managed to get back.
But our first guys got killed or something. And then Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, all them guys went back and got our boys and brought them home. Because that's what fucking heroes do. For real. And the end of the book, spoiler alert, there's, you know, a fucking like teenage couple about to go and, you know, have sex in the barn or whatever, and it's, you know, here's something like moving and knocking, and it's like, dude's like, is it your parents? Should I like scramble and get my pants back on? She's like, nah, they're gone. I don't know what it is. So I figure it's like one of their boys being stupid.
Yeah.
And he goes and opens the barn door, and it's the Russian astronaut. Like, I liked... Cosmonaut, you are correct. Wait. I like how they built up to this all through the book. Like, you don't know if it's an alien or what, but it looks like it's kind of got a weird face and shit. And they alluded just with heavy shadow, really great art.
Yeah, it was. The art was great.
Awesome. Yeah. Like the way they foreshadowed what this creature was, and it's the cosmonaut with this, his skull is like, he's just fucking bone, but there's this blue glowing shit all around him. And he just grabs the dude's face, and like, it looks like he's just, I don't know if he's absorbing it, assimilating it, turning him into one of him, or what.
Yeah, it was, obviously it's not just a brutal alien, it's an alien with intelligence. So it's crazy, because you see like, he's still wearing the whole cosmonaut gear and shit like that, but it's just so different. And I'm like, oh, this is good, and I'm eagerly looking for the next one.
This is a book you need to read. Seriously, this is good. Want to talk about another one? We got a question? What we got?
Oh yes, we have tons of questions.
Oh, I love tons of questions.
Okay, let's start with Victor Jarvis.
All right.
Any of you guys still reading Swamp Thing or God is Dead? Do you like them?
I am disturbingly behind on Swamp Thing. I have like probably 15 issues to catch up on. Don't judge me. I'm sorry. I got a lot of shit to read, and there hasn't been a major Swamp Thing event going on that, you know, we try to keep current for you guys to read everything, and sometimes the books we do like fall by the wayside because of it. Yeah. So with God is Dead, you were reading that.
I'm actually, I'm on Swamp Thing, thanks to you.
You're welcome.
Bastard. Because I need more books to read.
I know.
It's good. It's right now, it's good. You're behind, so I'm not going to tell you. God is Dead is good. It's... Somebody killed God, Jehovah God.
Right.
So all the other gods come back.
I remember that.
They all go to crazy shit war. Killing and beating the shit out of each other, and after a while, like, some man-made gods take over. And that doesn't work out. So then Jesus shows up. And Jesus' main thing was resurrection, am I right? Right. So he resurrects everybody to the point that nobody could die. So if you get your head lopped off, you need to sew it back on.
Uh-huh.
And that's, so all the gods...
So now the body's going to go looking for the head, and like the head can like direct the body to it?
Something like that, yeah.
That's crazy.
And all the gods that were once dead also came back. So the feuding has begun all over again, and it's just crazy. Like, if you're into like mythology and shit like this, they run the full fucking gamut.
Nice.
It's just crazy. This
is a book I should probably be reading then.
Yes.
This is Avatar, right?
Yes. So they have 5 covers each fucking month.
But Avatar does like a theme for their covers. There's always the wraparound cover.
Yes.
And there's the standard cover, usually a black and white variant, and the gore variant, or some like sort of special one. I know when
they haven't really done gore with this.
When I was reading the zombie books, all of the Living Dead stuff, there was always the one crazy gore variant.
Yeah. So they've just done,
they do not hold back.
Especially the wraparound montage of like one god just acting very crazy. These gods are crazy and they're always fucking. I mean, there's like man on man, women on women, women on men.
That's
man
kind of
on
shit that
animal.
went down in ancient Greek, man.
And it's just, there's no holds barred in this. I mean, again, Jesus back, he's kind of a hippie. He's just,
as one would expect.
He's chilling on some paradise island, just getting laid and just not giving a fuck.
The devil went to Jamaica. He was looking to sell some weed.
Something like that. And they showed the devil too.
No doubt.
Yeah, of course he had to show up.
Yeah.
He was kind of pissed off that
he got like hooves and shit. Like
yeah, they went
like
that.
A satyr.
They went that way.
Okay.
But that's whatever.
I was just a guess. I really have not picked up a single issue of this book, but it sounds fucking cool.
It is.
Cool.
Yeah, it is.
I want to remind you guys, it is No Shave November. If you can look at this scruffy bastard here, you can't see Roger behind the camera there, but I got mine coming in since October. The Pete's Basement crew is doing a drive for cancer for No Shave November. We are letting our beards beard themselves out completely for the rest of this month. We're asking you guys for $1 donation. You can go on Pete'sBasement.com and find the link. You can actually find it down there too. It's right over there, and it will take you to Pete's Basement. I believe the / is NSN 2014. Maybe it's No Shave November all spelled out, but it's down there. I forget what it is, but I wrote it there. So you can click that, go to our store, you can meet the rest of the team. It's myself, Ramon, Roger, Cheeseburger, Pete, Rich is going to be in, my boy Dennis, my boy Kyle. And, you know, like I said, just trying to raise some money for cancer, research and shit. $1 is all we're asking you guys. This is less money than it costs for you to buy a soda or a candy bar, certainly less than a comic book.
Certainly not.
So hopefully you can manage to do that. That would be really great. Also, guys, I want to remind you, December 7th is coming up. It is the anniversary of Pearl Harbor, and our buddies at Zenith Press sent us their newest publication, Battle of the Bulge. You can get this from them at zenithpress.com. And guys, if you do go on Zenith Press, we have a discount code for you.
Nice.
When you place your order, you can get 40% off. That's like an employee discount, guys. Seriously. Pete 2014, go on zenithpress.com. Place your order, type in your discount code PETE2014 and get 40% off your entire order. Guys, if you want to know about history, these things are packed to the gills with information, man. You can learn so much. It's like an illustrated textbook. If you are a teacher, these are perfect to get your kids reading about history and actually enjoying it. I learned more from this than I ever did from any social studies class. For real. It is a great book. We will have a full review on it probably in the coming weeks, right around December 7th, actually. I think it's probably a good time. Obviously, the Battle of the Bulge has nothing to do with Pearl Harbor, but nevertheless, it seems like a good time.
Yeah.
Guys, remember, we do offer a premium subscription service for $3.99. You get to watch the rest of this episode in video all month long. You get every video that we put out, including the extras, all of the behind-the-scenes stuff, all of the crazy nonsense that goes on before we actually start, you know, cutting the film. It's filming for just, you know, minutes upon minutes of just general stupidity.
Yeah, minutes, hours.
Yeah.
Well, we're not going to give you all that.
We can. I mean, possibly. You'll never watch us again. And we do love when you guys watch us.
Probably get locked up.
We love getting letters from you and everything. For 99 cents, guys, you get this episode, you watch it, you laugh. You get it for 2 days. You invite your friends over for a little Pete's Basement party. You get the popcorn, the whiskey. You sit down, you have some fun. And after 2 days, it magically deletes itself. For $1.99, you get this episode forever. You can still have that same Pete's Basement party, but you can do it every weekend. Awesome. How fucking cool is that?
Kind of scary.
Yeah, nah, it'd be pretty scary. Remember, these episodes are DRM free. Did I get that right? You got it right. Fuck yeah, I got that shit right! Thank you. These episodes are DRM free, so once you download it, you can watch it on any mobile device that you have, whether it's, you know, one of them nifty, like, last generation iPods that play video. You got it on your iPhone, on your Android, on your iPad, on your fucking Note, on your laptop, whatever. You can watch it at work, sneak it while the boss ain't looking and shit. Whatever you gotta do. And of course, like I said, guys, for the premium membership, $3.99 a month, you get all the videos that we put out all month. And guys, please, me, Ramon, and the rest of the guys working hard to put out as many extras as possible. Hopefully you caught Pete's Basement episode 35 extra last week, because we had 2 weeks worth of books because of Halloween. So there is a whole extra hour on the Pete's Basement Extras YouTube channel just waiting to be seen by you guys. If you don't know about it, that's because you haven't subscribed to Pete's Basement Extras on YouTube. Yeah, go and do that. There's also the website, you know, pete'sbasement.com has the thing right there, and it's all on the front page for now until, you know, we post some more articles, blogs, or videos, or whatever, and then it slowly gets pushed to the back. But you can always Google it. Google solves every problem you ever had, pretty much. So guys, hopefully you're going to continue to watch this. If not, make sure you go download the audio for the rest of the show, and we will see you next week. It's a week before Thanksgiving. That's for you, big guy. I haven't heard one out of you in a while, so I feel like I gotta pick up the pace, you know? Yeah. Okay. Remember, No Shave November, guys. Please, if you can, donate the $1 to cancer research from your buddies at Pete's Basement. And if you are growing yours out, of course, please send us a picture. We'll add you to the team. How cool would that be? And then you can tell all your friends, hey, I'm on the Pete's Basement squad. Do you guys have $1 you can donate to cancer? What?
You know who would have a great beard, but he can't? Jarhead.
Yeah, I know. I talked to him.
He's working, so he's clean
shaven. Yeah, he's got the rules.
He has like almost a Roger beard.
That sucks. Yeah. But our buddy Jarhead is awesome. The kid knows his shit about comic books. Guys, we'll see you next week. So let's talk Marvel for this one. What didn't you? I'm surprised at you. This is kind of a role reversal here.
What?
Captain America #1. Let's start there. Yo, Sam Wilson is out of his mind right now.
He is, but it all goes back to Axis.
Yeah.
And it's this
I know, it's the hate wave, and like everybody's basically gone fucking nuts. Tony Stark is kind of evil. Luke Cage just reams Spider-Man in Mighty Avengers, and it all comes back.
He sells out too. He's a corporate.
Yeah, he does. He's a fucking corporate hooah. Anybody that was present during the hate wave that erupted from the Red Skull and Axis is kind of suffering some crazy side effects. And right now, Sam Wilson is like the, I don't know, like the super conservative fucking Captain America. Like, and I don't mean like he's protecting big business or anything like that. He's just really coming down hard on criminals.
Yeah, hard.
And I didn't notice it at first, but like he's just kind of flying through the air and everything, and he sees these bank robbers or something. And I like the whole, I forgot that he can see through the eyes of all the birds and shit. And he's like, nothing is a secret from a pigeon, because they're everywhere in the city, shitting on our cars all over the place, especially when we come out of the car wash. I'm just saying. And he sees these guys like running away and they're having a shootout with the cops, so he throws his shield, clips the, I don't know, remember if it's the tire or something. I'm gonna look that thing up right here. But either way, these guys slam into a wall, out of like just fucking decimate the car. Oh, I'm sorry, it was in Mighty Avengers, matter of fact. Car crashes into the wall, and one of the cops remarks like, "Oh man, this new Captain America really means business."
Good thing he's on our side.
And the guy's like, "Huh, our side, really? Like, I don't think these thugs are gonna walk again." Personally, I don't give a fuck. I kind of agree with Sam right now.
There we go.
I'm just saying.
I know, but you say
he's like, "Oh, all of these liberal assholes are sending these fucking criminals through a revolving door of justice. I gotta put these motherfuckers down," basically, and that's what he's doing. He attacks these guys trying to steal money for orphans. This fucking dopey guy in like a Robin Hood outfit with a little laser saber or something.
It was horrible, but it's Mighty Avengers.
Right, you kind of expect that.
It's a crap book.
But I want to know what's going on with this whole evil hate wave thing. And now, like, these guys are like gonna, but did you notice, like, these guys are evil, they want to steal the money, and then they're like, oh, but we should really give it to the orphans, you know, like, we should, like, give it to those less fortunate. So it's like the hate wave is having the opposite effect on people who would normally think that way.
Yes.
I think that's cool for some reason, and you don't like it.
All right, first of all, there's this current event, which is fucking longer than it should be.
It's Marvel.
We all know there's a next looming event right around the fucking corner.
It's Marvel. What are you new?
So it's like this is going to be a small blip. Remember Dark Reign when the bad guys became good guys?
Vaguely. No, I remember, of course.
That was lengthy. They gave it a decent amount of time. Maybe too much towards the end, but they gave it a decent amount of time. And we appreciate it.
You think this is a resurgence of Dark Reign?
I think this is a bastardization of it. And it's just...
But in Dark Reign, the bad guys were pretending to be good guys while furthering their own agenda. In this case, the good guys have fucking flipped their lids. And while I have no problem with the Punisher's brand of justice, I don't think it fits Sam Wilson too well, and he is going to have a serious crisis of conscience when, you know, he gets his fucking head back in the game.
It's just more of the same shit. Like we have alternate universes.
How
even
crazy
Star
was that
Trek
when the
made it
dude
famous.
shoots at him, he blocks the bullet with the shield, and it ricochets into the other dude's fucking head.
That's awesome.
And he's like, fuck him.
Overall, it had moments, but overall, I did not give a fuck. First of all, I was like, Captain America and the Mighty Avengers. I'm like, for some reason, I got suckered into it. I totally forgot that there was a Mighty Avengers book out there. So I'm thinking he renamed his team the Mighty Avengers. And no.
He's looking to kill the Avengers because they're going to get in his way.
I don't give a fuck about them.
Okay.
I can't stand that book. Mighty Avengers and Secret Avengers can both suck a dick. Those books are just disappointing.
Secret Avengers is really terrible.
Yes, it is.
I never read a single book on Mighty Avengers. I picked this one up because it was a #1. And I would actually go back and continue to read this because everybody's acting like a dick. Look at Superior Iron Man, what's going on in that. He sets up this app, which we saw in one of the previous Avengers books.
Streamer 3.0.
Right, and it goes to everybody's phone for free and makes everybody beautiful. It just rips through San Francisco. Everybody downloads it. God knows, how it, does it. They don't get into the science of it, which is good because shut the fuck up. There's nothing like that. You don't understand any kind of science like that. Just accept the fact that it's a comic book and that's what it does. Happy. Guy flies, guy dresses up like a giant bat, guy gets bit by a spider, doesn't get cancer, gets spider powers. It's a comic book, except this shit. So they've got this phone app that makes you beautiful. Whatever. And then he just turns to Pepper and he's like, no, but I've got it covered. Don't worry. I'm a businessman. And then the app cancels. Your free trial is over. Renew it at $99.99 per day. That's fucked up.
And pretty much all of San Francisco is like...
But they were used to being pretty. And he's like... Who's not gonna buy that back?
It's
fucked up.
And he's wearing a new armor
that is symbiote based.
Yeah, so I'm like,
I like that. Pepper's like, oh, I can't see how this could possibly go wrong. That's foreshadowing, guaranteed. I don't know why I like this. I don't know. Because it's not gonna last. So it's just like a. Whoa. But it was okay when my beloved Spider-Man was acting like a fucking douchebag, right?
How long did they stick to that?
2 motherfucking years, bro.
How long are they gonna stick to this shit?
Probably like a couple of months.
There you go.
So count your blessings. Let me enjoy it for a couple of months.
Give me something that has some fucking ramifications. Like that, ramifications?
That's very good. I'm glad I got you that word of the day, toilet paper.
Something. Give me something with...
Between this and Gamut, folks, I mean, really.
It's because...
We're gonna have a spelling bee soon.
It's just a fucking cookie to throw at me. I don't want a cookie.
Everybody wants a cookie, man.
Give me a whole package of cookies. Because this is just
what kind of cookies?
Chewy Chips Ahoy.
Chewy Chips Ahoy.
Oh,
well done.
Especially that fucking nuke to some shit. Forget about it.
You're throwing them in the microwave? That's like cheating. No.
Come on, why not?
I'm just saying, it's good. It's fucking amazing.
No, I'm cheating. I don't cheat. No, baby, I love you. So it's just... some bullshit they're throwing at us until the next fucking event, in which is going to be some other bullshit. And
it is going to be some bullshit. I mean, Marvel's got God knows what cooked up for 2015, and they, all of these crazy events, and all of these things, nothing's going to matter by the time that's over.
This is me nitpicking, but I'm sick and tired of the title, All New.
Yeah, no, I am too. Especially because when I got to write the whole, I got to write that.
All new.
And I just copy the shit. Sometimes I forget the dash in it, and my OCD makes me go back and put the dash in it.
Yeah,
I hate that shit. Guys, make sure you subscribe to The Hole. It's over on the top right corner of Pete'sBasement.com. You can see what me and the big guy and the rest of the crew are buying each week. You will notice his is always considerably larger than the rest of us. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Captain America #1 was just like a regular old story of you know, Cap taking on Hydra. One thing I do like that I think you'll agree with is Sam's not that great with the shield.
I love that.
Yeah.
You know, thank God, because I mean, motherfucker, he has a power through birds.
Right.
He has vibranium wings.
Yep.
So he fucking flies.
I'm digging, I didn't like it at first, but I'm digging the whole Captain America with the wings thing because like an eagle, you know, freedom, this and that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, you went there with that?
I did.
Okay.
Was that not where I was supposed to go?
I don't know. I did not put that much thought into it.
What about now? Like, how do you feel about it now?
I don't care for it.
Still no?
I want fucking Steve Rogers back. His geriatric ass is somehow still with
back,
Sharon Carter. Ill?
Well, she got like 10 years older too. They're drawing her with a couple of wrinkles on.
Just to fuck with her. But still, he needs...
She'd probably be on like the grandma porn section of fucking...
Got him on Viagra and shit, but you know, whatever.
Just saying. And Nomad, Cap's son.
Really? That bothered you?
That bothers me. Who was actually Arnim Zola's kid. But you know, Cap raised him and whatnot. He's giving Sam shit about it.
Good.
And he's giving him a serious bag of shit like it should have been me.
Yeah, it should have.
You think?
It should have been Bucky.
It should have been Bucky. But Bucky's busy fighting fucking alien space creatures.
Yeah.
I didn't even buy that book.
Really?
Winter Soldier 2?
Yeah, he's in Asgard. He's fucking with Loki.
Is he?
Yeah.
You bought it?
Yeah.
Damn, man. Really?
Yeah.
I can't with you. I hate to sound like a teenage girl, but I can't even. I can't. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. I can't even. Look what you've done.
7 years.
I knew it. That's what I know it for.
It's almost a complete 7 years too.
It is almost a complete 7 years. January 8th will mark season motherfucking 8, bro.
El Ocho.
Holy mackerel. El Ocho. Spider-Verse. I know. Once that zombie apocalypse comes, man, I'm killing everybody I ever wanted dead. Ever. I like you. You're okay. You're good. Like, Dad, you killed the zombie Flanders. He was a zombie. Same idea.